Hi, my name is Jackson. I'm an environmental science major with a water science specialization, and I'm also pursuing a hydrogeology certificate.
Hi, my name is Shafali. I am an environmental science major studying soil science and sustainability.
Hi, I'm London Michael. I'm an environmental science major pursuing an honors research distinction with a minor in history.
I picked environmental science because I came in as a poli-sci student, and I decided that I didn't really know what I was going to do with that. That was just I came in with a very general idea. And I know I was always interested in the environment. Even in high school, I did a lot of environmental things. I did volunteering. So when I came to Ohio State, I was confused at what I wanted to do. So I did some exploration, and then I came in I transferred to being ENR undecided at the School of Environment and Natural Resources. So then I explored both the social science and physical science, like traditional physical science aspect of the environment. And I just really enjoyed working with the physical environment and working, especially because I'm very interested in like wetlands and water. So that's why I tied in the water science to environmental science. Yeah.
I picked my major because I took an environmental science course in high school, and I really liked the science aspect of it. I originally started in political science, wanting to do environmental law, but I really liked the science. I liked the experiments going out in the field, so I switched over to environmental science. I picked Ohio State because it was close to my family, and also the parks that we have here and the forest that we have is unbeatable.
I chose environmental science as my major because I spent a lot of time outside growing up and really enjoyed playing outside in nature and exploring the wilderness. And I worked for a nonprofit that specialized in helping children with disabilities through nature-based activities to improve their sensory skills. And through that, I saw the importance of nature that it has not just on me, but others. And I want to make sure I can preserve that for future generations. I chose environmental science at Ohio State because I did an internship during high school where a lot of the people got their degree from Ohio State, and they pointed out all of the amazing opportunities the School of Environment and Natural Resources has. So I checked it out and I fell in love with Ohio State.
So one experience that I really enjoyed with my major is I'm involved with a club at Ohio State called Terra Aqua. That's the club for water science specialization people in not just water science, I'm even interested in water in the School of Environment and Natural Resources or in the College of Food, Ag, and Environmental Science. So I really enjoyed, we had an experience where we did a stream quality monitoring workshop with people from the Ohio Department of Natural Resources. And we had these big nets, and we kicked up the soil in the river, and we identified macroinvertebrates that were in the water. And that was a really enjoyable experience that I had.
My favorite class that I've taken is the Intro to GIS course, which is Geographic Information Systems. It's basically a class where you gather a bunch of field data, and then you're able to turn it into a map where you can kind of see different trends. One of the things that we did was we were able to take a bunch of data involving an invasive species, and we were able to see exactly where they would best thrive. And so what we could do with that information is we could change those locations a little bit to make it a little bit harder for invasives to come in.
My favorite class is ENR 3800, which is Principles and Tools of Ecosystem Restoration. In this class, I got to work with a couple of my fellow students to create a nature documentary about a restoration site here off of campus at Waterman Farms. So that gave me a really cool opportunity to look at the different techniques they use to manage the land, while also getting to go out in the land, explore it, and film a video for it.
In the future, most likely as of this point, I'm planning on going to grad school, tying in what I've learned in my undergrad to a more niche topic later. I'm interested a lot in flooding and wetlands. So I probably will do something with that. Hopefully I'll work for some sort of federal government research like the USGS or the EPA or the USDA, working with conservation of wetlands.
I hope to go further into GIS and working on maps, working with different species, trying to see if we can create a more sustainable either neighborhood or making better parks for people and catering towards some species that may need a little bit of extra help.
In the future, I hope to go into environmental research, hopefully in polar research, studying glaciers, and possibly in the tropics.
One piece of advice that I would give anyone looking to study environmental science would be that just to keep an open mind about all the different ways you can use environmental science. Even just on the environmental science major, we have 4 different specializations. And even beyond that, there's a bunch of different majors at SCNR and even the College of Food, Ag, and Environmental Science as a whole. So there's so many ways you can tie in the environment to your major. So just keep an open mind when you're doing like your gen eds or just exploring your daily life. Just keep everything open as an option to you.
Some advice I would give to people pursuing environmental science would be to go in with an open mind. There's a lot of different avenues and aspects of the job, and if you go in with a closed mind of one aspect, you might miss out on other opportunities you could enjoy.